Don't ask me, lady. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Yeah, what's going on, guys? Eric here from Nomadic Fanatic. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm just gonna be doing some indoor stuff, waiting for the rain to stop. As you can see, I got a few more Mickey things to add to my massive Mickey Mouse collection back at base camp. But I just got a news link on Google talking about the actual Guinness World Record for the largest Mickey Mouse collection. Yeah, Janet Estevez from Katy, Texas. She has 2,210 total Mickey Mouse items. Estevez's collection includes 54 puzzles, 422 keychains, 145 antenna toppers, 9 teapots, and 23 golf balls. Now, I hope they're not just counting a whole bunch of quantity and not the actual quality of the collection. Come on, Guinness. I think we need him to come out to my house and evaluate what I got, don't you think? Yeah, more on that in just a second. First, I want to thank ExpressVPN for sponsoring this video today. I've been using ExpressVPN for over 3 years now to safely secure both my laptop and my phone. ExpressVPN reroutes your network data through secure servers so it stays encrypted and safe. And you can choose from over 90 different countries to reroute your connection. There's a simple and easy to use app right on your phone. Just open the app, pick a location, tap Connect, Connected, and safe online. But online security is only one of the great benefits they provide. I gotta watch all my favorite shows on Netflix, right? Yeah, did you know that Netflix restricts shows based on the region you're in? There are hundreds of shows that you can unlock by simply switching your location through ExpressVPN. I just reroute my connection through Canada and unlock my new favorite comedy show, Modern Family, for a good laugh, while I'm waiting for all this rain outside to go away. ExpressVPN simply allows you to use all the benefits that you're already paying for. It's a no-brainer. So find out how you can get 3 months of ExpressVPN for free by visiting expressvpn.com/nomadic or click the link in the video description below this video. And thanks again, ExpressVPN, for sponsoring this video. More about this Guinness World Record confirmed largest Mickey Mouse collection. Here's the thing. So this is legit. It's through GuinnessWorldRecords.com. This was evaluated the 29th of April, 2016, so 5 years ago. I just really feel like maybe they're counting all these tiny little pins and golf balls and keychains and stuff and not looking at the actual value. The largest collection, maybe she has the title of the largest collection in individual items. I mean, I could do that too. I could buy every Mickey Mouse pin and easily get 12,000 items, and then I could dethrone her crown. But I'm going for the quality. So is there another category for Mickey Mouse collection that I could maybe get them to come over and take a peek at? In fact, I even made a video before I left base camp. The reason I made this video was to chronicleize everything I have in my collection so that when I go to a flea market or a garage sale or something and I'm like, do I have that? I don't remember that. I can look at that video. However, I need to make a video so that I can help get the word out of my collection. That way if somebody asks me, what's your collection like, I can give them the link. So I want to share this with you all also because I don't think you've actually seen my final displayed collection in the Mickey Mouse room of base camp. It's a great video and I talk about a lot of the pieces individually and you get a really good idea for what my collection is. And if you guys can think of a way to word it better so that I can email Guinness Book World Records and try to tell them like, hey, here's what I've got, here's the link. I may not have the largest as far as items, but do I have the biggest? Do I have the most vintage or something like that? I'm not sure, but let me show you this video real quick. It's not that long. It's only like 8 or 9 minutes. Let me show you this video and you can check out my Mickey Mouse collection. I've only been collecting for 2 years now. Think of what this is going to look like when I'm 50 years old in another decade. It is going to be an entire house or garage full of stuff. But check this out. So this is the Mickey room inside my base camp in Illinois. I have recessed this one shelf back into the closet like I said I was going to do. And a lot of the stuff I want to share with you, you probably haven't seen, even if you've been following me for a very long time. So we're going to go shelf by shelf and talk about a few things because I'm really proud of this collection. I'm still collecting a bunch of these, I guess they're like blankets and comforters and stuff like that because I'm going to use them to decorate all of the empty walls. As you can see behind this one, there's a blanket. There's a towel, there's a sleeping bag right there, and stuff like that. So we'll start over here in this corner over here. Mickey Gumball machine. Don't worry, I'm not going to point out everything, but I'm going to point out some of my favorites. This cool plastic, I think it's for holding shoes, and instead it's holding little Mickey Mouses for me. And also, you know, a bunch of friends and family have gotten me stuff. I'm not going to mention everyone's name, but Josh got me this fan, and he probably got, you know, 30% of the stuff in here for me. Let's see. So these are actually those refillable soda things for the parks, kind of like what Six Flags does. I don't think Disney World does it anymore. So these are embroidered, and you could refill your drinks while you're there. The old fishing pole still in the package. Here's all my cool plush toys, all sorts of ones. Little baseball Mickey, there's a referee Mickey back there, and a fireman Mickey over there. Just a little different. There's Chef Mickey. Stuff you might not see too much. Here's some more plush toys. I don't know, winter Mickey. Yeah, and then some older retro ones. There's Space Mickey right there. This is actually a handmade Mickey that a viewer sent to me. She made this and sent it to me. It is literally one of a kind. There's a White Sox Mickey, a Halloween Mickey, and a Seahawks Mickey. Sorcerer's Apprentice up there, but also I think I forgot to mention, that's a cool Sorcerer's Apprentice, also similar, and Mickey from the band. Just got the Mickey Mouse waste bin and tissue paper holder up there. This is one of those ones that comes out from one of the parks, Disneyland parks, Disney World parks. Let's see, down here on this shelf, this is kind of my plastic vintage collection. You know, and I just got to take a close look and take a whole bunch of pictures so I don't forget what I got here. Mickey Mouse leather jacket, one of 3. I'm going to be taking the other 2 with me, actually. There's some ornaments, there's some jelly beans and Mickey goldfish, a clock and a backpack, the register. There's a winter popcorn bucket. You'll see some more popcorn buckets in a minute. There's a Mickey tie, a Mickey face mask, a handmade stitched Mickey there. This is a watering bucket. Fantasia on Laserdisc. What's this game? Mickey Mouse Tic-Tac-Toe game. Some patches and stuff. Let's see, up here is a glass piggy bank. Just a bunch of cool stuff. A Mickey Circus clock. Some more porcelain. That's a bubble maker. Somebody handmade that Mickey clock back there. And Mickey on a bike. We go up top. There's a Halloween dispenser there with a handle. That's also a Halloween candy dispenser. That's the newer Mickey balloon popcorn holder from the park. That's a Mickey chair, a Mickey blender, a Mickey Mouse air popper. Let's go down to the phones here real quick. More about this particular piece at the end of my video, but that's a Mickey Mouse phone. This is a Mickey Mouse phone. Even this is a Mickey Mouse phone on the bottom. Phone, phone, phone. And Mickey Mouse's backpack is also a phone. I love, love, love my phones. There are a bunch of these metal lunchboxes. There's 2 back there. There's Fantasia on VHS back there. Also Fantasia Collector's Edition Laserdisc is back there. Old puppet there. There's this wind-up vintage toy here that you pull and he talks, but I can't do it one-handed. Just a lot of vintage Mickey Mouse toys from the 60s and 70s. That's a pencil sharpener right there. Little wind-up toys and the corn popper there. I mean, some of these stuff, I don't know, it just seems so cool. That would have entertained kids for hours. And now we have PlayStation 5 and all that stuff. This one, can I do that one-handed? Yep. Bunch of old, cool, retro toys. This one you push on the bottom and he dances. This one over here, I'm still kind of careful with some of these, but you push both sides and Mickey twirls. I really, really love finding these old vintage pieces. There's 3 Pez dispensers there, a Mickey Mouse lighter. There's 2 night lights here that you plug in that are vintage, and both of them work. And of course, what it's sitting on right here is my favorite piece out of the entire collection, the vintage Mickey Mouse record player, which this one is actually in better condition than the one that's actually in the Walt Disney Museum in Marceline, Missouri. Actually, it's in better condition. But yeah, what else we got down here? Some more pillows, some more kids' toys, some shoes, some plasticware, and some puzzles. There's another clock back there. These are actually vintage soap and shampoo stuff from one of the Disney park resorts. Kind of cool. A bunch of different Mickey keys. Yeah, this guy. This is so cool. It's kind of heavy, but a Mickey Mouse working scale. Mickey will tell you how big you are, and then he'll say, "Oh boy." That's like a purse carry bag. That is a medium-sized dog harness. Picture thing back there, some more books. There's Fantasia on VHS again over there in a different form. That's a bubblegum machine. A viewer also handmade these coasters. Handmade these coasters. How cool is that? I have a lot of handmade, really super neat stuff. Some more plastic toys are up in here. This is a bottle opener. It's really, really heavy, but a bottle opener. And this is an ice cream scoop. Isn't that just crazy? That holds coins like quarters, dimes, and nickels and stuff. This gas station opens up, and if we move over here, you can see all my Mickey Mouse racing gear, all the different race cars. A backpack and Tricky Mickey magic color forms up there. Of course, my Mickey clock right here. That's a radio, that's a radio, and that's a radio. And that's a working radio as well. Yeah, there's a little back scratcher back up there. It's Mickey on the guitar and a Mickey transporter semi-truck up there. Got all my hats. All my Mickey Mouse hats and 3 umbrellas up there. Yeah, okay, moving back down. This is kind of the plastic section, so all the plastic cups that I've collected. Little Mickey Mouse Club one there too. There's 2 extra of these thermoses. 4, yeah, here's my other lunch boxes. So I got a metal one. That's a metal one. Mickey on the train. And then the 2 plastic ones, and both of these had matching thermoses that go with those 2. And this one, actually on the back, it's got the old Country Bear Jamboree from the parks. Very, very cool retro. Not in the best condition, but still, I mean, 2 of them are complete there. Viewmaster, I forgot to show you the other one. Did I show you this? So this Viewmaster is in the shape of Mickey, but this is a full kit Viewmaster, and I've opened it up just so that I can display it, but there's the Viewmaster that came with it. There's the slides in 3D, and this one even came with the Viewmaster projector, where you could put the slides in here, turn it on, and then project it on the wall instead of using the glasses. It is so cool, man. Some more plastic toys, a submarine type thing, a couple trains. The talking toothbrush, it's so cool. He walks you through 30 seconds and tells you how to brush your teeth. That is another radio. That should probably be up here next to those 3 radios. Okay, here's the glassware. So lots and lots of Mickey glassware. And it's tough. Sometimes I get repeats because I don't realize. I'm not going to have that problem anymore because I've got this video to physically look at everything I've got. All of my Mickey Mouse watches here. Isn't that crazy? There's Mickey Eric. Down here, we've got some appliances, the waffle maker and the toaster, the cheese warmer, the crock pot there, and a tea kettle in the shape of Mickey. How about that? It's a vintage Mickey Mouse Club beanie, a wallet, a calendar, some old books. And I think that is just about it, actually. This collection will continue to grow on the road as I travel. It's one of my favorite things to collect. Nothing really breaks the bank, though. That's the cool thing. You just go into thrift stores, garage sales, flea markets, and sometimes antique stores. You know, most of the antique stuff I get is stuff like this. And, you know, maybe I paid $5 for that. I may have even paid $8 for that, if I remember correctly. But, you know, it's just some of the smaller stuff that's easy to transport in the RV till I get back to base camp. But, you know, for those of you who said I made this room too big, as you can see, well, I only have 2 shelves there, 1 there, and 5 there. That's all I got left, really. No, I guess there's a little more room in some places. And we can squeeze stuff together. But I'll say, give it another couple years, and I'm going to have to break down this wall and move it into the other room, right? Yeah. Oh, and then, of course, my Merlin from Sword in the Stone. I got this at Disney World. This is a limited edition 9 of 95 by Robert Post. That's where I'm displaying that here in the house. It's such a good movie. There's Archimedes up there, the owl. I don't know. I feel like that's a pretty big collection so far, right? And it's just going to continue to grow. I'm going to keep collecting more stuff, throwing them under the bed of the RV as I travel the whole country. And then once or twice a year, I'll stop at base camp and add to it, start knocking down some walls and whatnot. But anyway, thanks for watching the video, guys. Thanks for supporting Jax, Tara, and I here on Nomadic Fanatic. We will get back to you very, very soon, back on the road. All right, bye, guys.